G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome or welcome back. Just want to put a full disclosure in the start of this video that I will be wearing the same thing and being in the same spot for the next couple of videos because I'm moving in 2 weeks and basically my house is a shithole full of boxes and I'm not going to have a lot of time during that moving week, so we're going to pre-record a couple of videos so I can remain consistent in the schedule. Today I want to go through a really quick overview of what my 2021 looks like in terms of content. This is content that I've planned out to film for you guys and to put up on the channel during the year. I do have more than this planned in my brain, but it's just not stuff that I've put down yet. What I am going to tell you today is basically set in stone. I've got a list on my computer over here that tells me what I'm doing and basically a very rough schedule. So I want to take you through it just in case you haven't liked and subscribed this channel before, then you can do so if you're interested in this type of content, and if you're not, you don't have to. It's up to you. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to educate and to make other people feel like they are not alone and put some more transgender stories out on YouTube. I know there are a lot, and there are a lot of really big YouTubers who saturate the market, which is great when they're telling you about transition. And I think after a little bit, people tend to stray away from transition stuff, which is absolutely fine. And it is something that I sort of want to do a little bit of this year. But let's get into the trans stuff that I want to be talking about in 2021. So if you've been following along, you know that I've done a From Fear to Excitement and a Building Your Support Network mini-series. Those each have had 6 videos, or they will have 6 videos in that series. I think I've got 2 or 3 to go. I've got 2 filmed already, and I need to film 2 from each of those series in the next little bit, so I can put them up and clean those off before we start the next series. One thing that I want to talk about this year that I find is not talked about enough is a series called FTM, Sex and Intimacy. This is a deep dive into my own relationship with my partner, not necessarily of a sexual nature, but things surrounding those topics. One being communication. So any trans YouTuber who has put a video about sex and intimacy up on their channel will talk about communication. I want to, hone in on the different aspects of communication and how it changed, and that is one series that I'll be doing this year. Just to give you a bit of an idea, it is another 6-part series, and 2 of those videos are how sex has changed for me pre-transition to well into a medical transition, and also how dysphoria developed throughout the medical transition, and even once I realized I was trans, and how we navigated that space, basically. So look out for those. Another thing that I want to touch upon is uncomfortable questions that your friends and family will ask you. It's not necessarily that they're doing so out of malice. It is genuine interest and concern for you, but they're questions that you and I are going to get over and over and over again and again. How to navigate that space, and maybe tell them to stop asking how you are. A couple of other things I want to talk about this year are the gym. For me, the gym was a really big part of pre-transition, and it's still a big part of my life now. It doesn't dictate how I run my life. I don't pretend to be any sort of bodybuilder or fitness coach. It is just something that me, as an average build, an average dude, I enjoy going to the gym, and personally it has been a big part of transition for me. Quite a euphoric experience, but that wasn't always the case. I've had some really, really dysphoric moments in the gym, and I want to share those through you. I want to share those with you, not through you, although that would be interesting. A couple more trans story times coming your way, some stuff that I've been a little bit uncomfortable to bring up, particularly gendered events that I've been invited to is a big one, and I've put it off for as long as I've been doing this YouTube channel, and it was a sucky situation that needs to be talked about, and also some more fun ones, and just some stuff that comes up in our day-to-day that we don't necessarily talk about, but maybe we should. What else? Post-op depression. I had post-op depression post-top surgery, and I want to talk a little bit more about top surgery, how you can prep, basically surgeon recommendations and revisions and things like that, and where I sit on that front, and a couple of things that caught me off guard when I finished with surgery. So that is a few things that I want to do. 2 more really quickly, just so we can wrap this video up, is I want to read some transgender stories I've got sorted by Jackson Bird, which I'm going to read and review on the channel, and I've got another transgender book I think it's The Danish Girl. I have the Danish Girl, and I want to read and review that on the channel as well for transgender content. If you have read transgender books, please link them to me down below, because I would love to read more and review more on this channel, or any sort of LGBT content in terms of literature I'd like to read and review on the channel. I can't promise they're all going to get done in 2021, but it is an avenue that I would like to go down, as well as more product reviews. Anyway, that all sounds good to you. Make sure you subscribe if you like the content, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.